I want to put a disclaimer. Just because you do these things, you may not feel better right away. These are just things to add into your daily routine to help lessen anything you're going through, can help you to see clearer and think more clearer. I just want to put that out there. I know these are not going to fix everything, but these are the beginning steps that you can take to help lessen it so that you can think clearer and get to a better place. This is me, Zion. Today we're back with another video. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you guys are returning, welcome back. But in today's video, as y'all seen by the title, I'm going to be doing a tips for anxiety and depression and stress type of video. I'm going to be giving you guys some advice on how to deal with these things because I personally have dealt with these things. And I personally currently still deal with these things. I really just was going through a very bad, I'll say, swing of depression / anxiety and a mountain load of stress on top of that. So I literally just got out of it, just broke through, because if you know how it feels, you know it feels like, you're trapped within your mindset and things like that. So I want to give y'all some tips on things to do while you're dealing with stress, anxiety, or depression. I just say mental health issue if you're dealing with any of those. These are some tips that I want to give you guys to help lessen and be able to cope and deal with it in a better way to help it be more manageable, because for a lot of us, we'll always be anxious, stressed, maybe go through seasonal depression or any type of depression, but I want to give y'all some tips on how to manage it, cope it, keep it like here. We don't want it up here. We keep it right here. Keep it right here. We good right there. Also, if y'all want me to do like a self-care routine for anxiety, depression, and stress, let me know in the comments so I know. There'll be guys not like a self-care routine on how to take care of yourself and what to do when you're feeling anxious, depressed, or stressed out. And I really want to do that, so let me know in the comments if y'all want to see that video or not. But I'm gonna get started with the tips for this video. So today I do have 8 tips for you guys. So I'm gonna give you 8 tips on how to lessen, cope, and deal with anxiety, depression, and stress. My first piece of advice is to talk. As someone who does not like to talk to anybody, who really doesn't even talk to anybody about anything deeply or anything like that, I'm telling you to talk, because when you are stressed, anxious, or depressed, you're holding in a lot. And that could be the cause of a lot of your stress or anxiety, because you're not speaking on what you're feeling and you're battling in your head by yourself on things that people could have probably make it make sense. I'm going to say that in terms of they could make it make sense for you, but you're too busy keeping it all in your brain by yourself trying to figure it out. But sometimes you just need somebody who's thinking a little more clearer than you to make it make sense or to make it just understandable for you. For example, if you're like, oh, I have to get this done by today, like let's say it's let's say it's a school assignment. You're in college, you have to get it done. Let's say you're stressing about it. You're keeping it in your head, but if you express to somebody that you know that you're stressed out because you have to get this done, they can give you some tips to be able to get it done in a efficient type of manner that could help take away your stress. So I hope that was a pretty good example on what I mean by talking, but y'all know what I mean. And if you're like me, you're someone who's hard-headed and you don't like talking to people, you know what it means, but you just don't want to do it. But I highly suggest either finding someone, a partner, your parents, a friend. If you can't by any means, try a therapist, try therapy. I am an advocate for trying therapy. If you don't feel like it's for you, I don't feel like it is for everybody, but I feel like you should give it a chance. I gave it a chance and I'm on year 2 and I think it is very helpful. But you might also want to have somebody you can talk to who isn't a therapist, just to have somebody to talk to. But if you do not have any options to talk to anybody, you have me. Say now, I wasn't even gonna say that, but that like flowed out so perfectly. But that is so true. My Instagram DM is open. My YouTube comments are open. I'm creating a safe space for mental health conversations on my page. Any negative comments will be deleted, so don't worry about it. But also be sure to always check my community tab, because I'm going to be posting like, how are you guys feeling, like ways we can help each other, things like that. Well, actuality, what I was going to say, if you don't have anybody you could talk to at all, I would suggest journaling. When I did journal, I have to just stay consistent with it. I do be journaling, but then I'll be flowing off. But journaling is a good way to get your thoughts out of your head. It's almost as if you're talking to somebody. So if you're someone who doesn't have anybody to talk to, I highly suggest journaling. Journaling is very simple. You write in your notebook whatever you feel. You put it somewhere nobody can ever find it. If you're not even someone who has friends, you don't have to worry about it. So you can write anything you want in that journal. So if you don't have anybody to talk to, I highly suggest journaling to get your thoughts out. You can do prompts. You can look up anxiety prompts, depression prompts, and they help you to like figure out in your brain what's going on. Next up, I would say doing something you enjoy. And I know these are going to sound cliche, but as someone who goes through it, I promise you, they make a difference. So for example, for me, I like cooking. Cooking is very therapeutic. Now, if you're someone who, if you start cooking, you get stressed out and even more overwhelmed, I wouldn't say to do cooking. But if you're someone who wants to learn how to cook or you like cooking, go on TikTok, find you a cute little recipe, cut up some fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, whatever. It like makes it 100% better. Put some music on, watch a YouTube video, watch a movie while you're cooking, plate your food all nice, take a video of it, make a TikTok of it, and just be in that moment. Like, enjoy that moment, because cooking can be very therapeutic. And if you have never cooked, I would suggest doing that when you're feeling sad. Put some tunes on, follow a recipe, and just cook your butt off. Like, get your mind off your thoughts. That is what we deal with a lot when dealing with anxiety and stress and depression, is being in our head a lot. So do things that don't require you to just lay in your bed and think about what you think about. Sit there and think what you're thinking about. Do things that will get you moving, get you thinking about other things. So like I just said, also my therapy is watching YouTube. I hope to become you guys' comfort YouTuber soon, or if I am a comfort YouTuber to you, then I am very happy, because that's my goal. Because I know how YouTube has always been a comfort space for me, and when certain people post, I'll put a couple right here. When certain people post, it just brings a brightness to my day, a highlight to my day. And sometimes you just need to not stress about your life, and by watching someone else's life kind of gets you like a little motivated too, especially if you want to do YouTube, or if you just have a career that you want to do and you watch someone who does like day in the lives of this type of person. It helps to motivate you and just give you like a highlight to your day. So if you don't watch YouTube, I suggest starting to watch YouTube. Find comfort YouTubers, find people who make you feel good, because there's a lot. And like I said, I'm gonna put my comfort YouTubers right here for y'all, put y'all on to the best of the best. And if you don't like YouTube, you can watch movies, TV series, get you into a TV series. I personally, if I watch a series, I need to stay up all night to finish it. So that might stress me out. I may lose sleep over that. But if you're someone who likes watching TV, find a series, find a movie to watch so that you can get your mind. It's all about getting your mind off of what you're dealing with at that moment, so you're not constantly stressing about it. Next up, I suggest reading. I am someone who I have been on the same book. I say in every vlog, I have been on the same book since 2020. Ever since 2020, I have not found the motivation to read. But I plan to get back reading, and I read self-help books. So if I just read the books, they might help me. If you're not someone who wants to read self-help books, then you can also just find, I used to be addicted to vampire like books, or like magical books about not being here, because it would just take me into a whole nother world. Reading books to me, I don't know if this sounds like me being a nerd, but reading books used to be like watching a movie. If someone knows how to write a book, it's going to be like a movie in your head. So I highly suggest, even if you don't want to read self-help books, probably I'll do half and half. I would say get a self-help book and then read like a fiction. It's called fiction. I haven't been in school in a long time. I think a fiction type of book, and just leave your mind. Just go into a book and let the book take you wherever it takes you. Just get out your mind, let the book take you. Even if it's a self-help book, write notes, take notes in your mind of healthy things, because reading those self-help books, you're going to realize a lot of things that you're thinking are just because you've been in your head for so long. Or just get a fun book, read a fun book, and then get lost in a book. So next up, I was definitely, y'all not going to want to hear me on this one, because my boyfriend had to convince me last week to do this, and I felt better. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it didn't solve my problems. I had to clear my mind by doing this, and then I was able to think clear and start understanding a lot of things. It motivated me to get up and watch sermons, get up and watch videos on how to deal with anxiety and things like that. Self-care. And when I say self-care, taking care of yourself. These can be little things. So I'm gonna give you 3 examples of 3 little things that are self-care that you can do to help lessen the stress, anxiety, and depression. 1, skincare. If you have a full out skincare routine and you have not done it in a few days, go do your skincare routine. At night, go do your skincare routine, honey. Or guys and girls, honey, go do your skincare routine. If you just take that time, put some music on, just rub your skin, look at your face, just like be in the moment of what you're doing, because you're doing something you haven't done in a while. And honestly, skincare to some people is their highest form of self-care. Taking care of the skin that you're in is your highest form of self-care to somebody. So maybe it's you. If it's you watching this, then go get up and do your skincare routines. Taking a bath, taking a bubble bath. I highly suggest taking a bubble bath with salt and Epsom salt and bubbles. I like bubbles. But also they have Dr. Teal's, I've mentioned it in my videos before, the lavender one, which helps with stress. You know, lavender helps with stress. And they have all different types, like CBD ones, a coconut oil. Pick your favorite scent, run you a bath, run you some bubbles. Put some bubbles in there, put some salt in there, and just soak your body. Close your eyes. You could read a book in there. You could drink some wine in there. You can watch YouTube in there if you get one of those flat things that go over the tub. So, and also light you a candle. Light you a candle because it just adds. It's like giving yourself a spa day at home. If you like baths and you have not taken a bath, go take you a bath. I literally did that, and I put my candle on. I left the lights off. I got in the tub and I just sat there. I just laid in there. I'll be honest with you. I was so sad that day. I was so sad. I couldn't even do anything. That was the first thing I did all day. And after, that's when I watched a lot of videos on how to cope with anxiety. I was on YouTube, just listening because I just relaxed my body and my mind in the tub. After that, it took me a few days, but I started to improve every day because my mind started to get clearer. Sometimes you just need that one thing to clear your mind to get you to understand what you're going through. One little thing that you can also add to your self-care routine is a foot mask. They are very inexpensive. If you are not someone who can get a pedicure, you can give yourself your own pedicure at home and just do a foot mask, because it's just something about putting a foot mask on and just sitting there letting it soak on your feet after your feet are so soft. Something about it is just relaxation. So what I want to kind of implement in this video is doing things that just help relax you, because when we're anxious, we're up here. When we're depressed, we are down here, but our emotions are up here because they're all over the place. Like sometimes you don't know if you're good or not. And stress, you know, stress is at the top. So with this video, I wanted to basically implement doing things that are relaxing, so it can just help ease your anxiety, stress, depression, whatever it is that you're going through. Just relax. I know it's cliche to say, but as someone who goes through it and just went through it a week ago, I'm not here lying to y'all or reading off of a piece of paper that I got off Google. No, these are real life things that I do, real life things that I know that help. And that's why I'm here, because I want to help people. And that's why I'm opening up my channel to be a safe space for mental health conversations. Don't forget to subscribe, because I will be doing more videos like this. This was just part one. A whole lot of other parts coming up with other tips. And let me know in the comments again if y'all want me to do a self-care routine type of video for this, for stress, anxiety, and depression. Let me know in the comments if y'all want me to do a self-care routine. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Hope that you are having a great day, and if you are not, I hope my video has made your day better and continues to get better. But I will see y'all in the next video.